Hey kids, welcome to day 16 of 31 days of Halloween reviews every day leading up to Halloween. I have decided I got 2 more movies from this collection, Boris Karloff collection. 6 movies. I have done 5 of them already. Decided, what the hell, this fits into 31 days of Halloween, so might as well. I mean, another mad scientist movie with Boris Karloff. I think they were trying to be a little bit more classy with this one. They have a director, Edward. I forgot how to pronounce his name again. Let's see. Dmytryk. Sorry about that. Edward Dmytryk, who went on to make an excellent movie called Caine Mutiny in the 50s, I believe. This is written by Robert Hardy Andrews and Milton Gunsberg from a book by William Sloane called The Edge of Running Water. I read a synopsis, it kind of has similarities. I'm not sure how close this is to the book. But we have this voiceover, in my opinion, it does aid to the audience to a degree quite often, though probably most of it is unnecessary and kind of annoying. That is the daughter, Anne Blair, played by Amanda Duff, of Julian Blair, Dr. Julian Blair, played by Boris Karloff. And his wife, Blanche. Where is his wife? Okay. Oh, Shirley Ward as Helen Blair. Shirley Ward is willing guinea pig to Julian's experiments, and Julian has this invention. It's essentially mind-reading invention, but he wants it to be the way we communicate through distances or something to that effect. It's a dangerous concept, and well, it's never brought up, but this is only an hour and 10 minutes, or 5 minutes actually, and philosophical discussions on the dangers of this type of technology isn't broached. So anyway, he demonstrates it on his wife, and I mean, they make a comment about how women's brain waves are much stronger than men's. A little bit of progressive concepts of pro-woman type discussions going on for a couple seconds. And it's really just squiggly lines. There's this really bad accident. It's raining like crazy. Car accident. She dies. Ellen dies. And the last person that was in that contraption with the weird helmet thing was Ellen, and late at night it ended up squiggling a little bit, suggesting to Julian that there was some communications, beyond death from his wife, and he's convinced through science instead of, superstition, essentially, that he would be able to achieve this. He agrees from his, I'm not sure what he is, handyman assistant Carl, played by Ralph Penny. Spitting image of Fred Molina. Not sure if I'm pronouncing his name right, but Dr. Octopus from Spider-Man. He looks so much like him. It's just shocking. But to go to this medium named Mrs. Blanche Walters, played by Anne Revere. She's quite good. I'd love to see her as a similar character, and with more scenes, nice villain character. But he goes to her, realizes that she does have some sort of power, and wants an agreement with her to help with his experiments, because the main goal here is to talk more with his wife, have more communication with her, and people end up dying as a result from him just doing this. And she's the usual con artist medium, and even though she has some sort of power that he could use, and she's really sinister, and when he wants to do the right thing about somebody accidentally dying, she talks them out of it and such, and it just becomes even worse as it goes along. I know one example. Carl ends up getting brain damage, and he's kind of like the usual type of henchman that you would see in a mad scientist type movie. He's mute and ready to do violence whenever asked, that type of thing. And there's this sheriff. You just have to close your eyes and listen to his voice. His name is Kenneth McDonald. He plays Sheriff Ed Willis. I know him from at least one Three Stooges short. Plays a gangster in that one. He might have been on more than one, but I remember him from the Three Stooges. But is this any good? It's sort of muddled a little bit. It's, I don't know, maybe I'm wearing down on these Columbia Pictures, Boris Karloff, Mad Scientist movies. I believe the first one I did on here wasn't a Mad Scientist movie, but I think ever since the second one, it's been Mad Scientist after Mad Scientist. It is pretty. It has a kind of a wacky type of situation going on. The scientific, being trying to use science instead of, a paranormal type, there's a seance, but of course it's a phony seance. And he's essentially setting up a seance using science. I don't know. It's an okay movie. It's only an hour and 5 minutes, so it's pretty harmless. I'm not sure if it's streaming anywhere, but I'll check for you. Well, until tomorrow, with these 31 days of Halloween, stay safe. Always have a good time. Bye now.